Good evening. The coronavirus is the biggest threat this country has faced for decades, and this country is not alone. All over the world, we're seeing the devastating impact of this invisible killer.
It's one which is highly contagious. There's no vaccine, humans don't have immunity, and the virus could mutate, so it's hard to control. Signs of infection include respiratory symptoms, fever, coughing and breathing difficulties, but in severe cases, it can cause pneumonia and even kidney failure. Good hand hygiene is the best form of prevention.
And that's why we've been asking people to stay at home.
Under lockdown, the ability to learn can be stifled by environment and access to technology.
The impact on students has been really stark. At a very vulnerable time in their lives, as well as important time in their lives in terms of education. They've had an extra pressure added onto them.
We're still expected to do hand-ins. Some courses are expected to do online exams. I know that I am not capable of doing the work that I would be at uni here.
Under even more pressure at this moment in time.
Is still going towards my degree.
At first, this lockdown was for 3 weeks as a minimum. Today, the Deputy Chief Medical Officer suggested a schedule that lasts much longer.
But about 3 to 6 months, ideally.
Many have incurred significant levels of debt in order to invest in their education. But now that that service has been interrupted through strikes and also through this unprecedented pandemic, they actually don't seem to have any rights.
In total, by the end of June, so up to the 30th of June, I've paid £5,850 to stay at my parents' house and have the odd online call with my lecturers. I've paid £4,500 that in my life in the future, that money will get docked out of my paycheck. I have paid the government £4,500 to sit at a fold-up table in my mum's spare bedroom, do research, write essays and edit videos.
Which isn't what they have paid for or what they have incurred significant debt in order to obtain.
It's not fair.
This is deeply frustrating for students. They've invested very heavily in their education and they've invested very heavily in the experiences that they were intending to have.
It's not fair.
Whether a student is entitled to a refund is also dependent on their individual contractual relationship and what they've signed up to do.
It's not fair.
Not being able to exit tenancy agreements where they are in private rented student accommodation that they no longer need, and students appear to be falling through the net.
I am in a student flat with a housemate. We've had nothing off our rent. There are 2 of us there and we, between us, pay £900 a month, £450 each. I've paid £1,350 of rent to stay at my mum's house. I've been in contact with them, which I had an email back basically about this 3-month mortgage holiday. If we're looking at the 3-month extension option, okay, these 3 months that I've paid £1,350, which by the way is half the rent, so that's £2,700 that my landlord gets in these 3 months. So these 3 months that myself and my flatmate have given them £2,700, they've not had to pay any fees. And then the 3 months added on to the end of their agreement that me and my flatmate won't be living there, but new tenants will be living there and paying £2,700 rent. Does that not mean that you've just made nearly £3 grand straight profit on us because of a pandemic?